Lyndon is in Boston, Massachusetts. Hey, Lyndon, how are you?
Hey, Dave. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. How can I help?
Yes, I just have a quick question. Right now we're on baby step 2, and I want to buy a single-family home on a 25% take-home pay. And my wife, she wants to buy a duplex with 25% of take-home pay on her side of rent and rent the other side to her parents. I just want to know what's your thoughts on that.
Well, number one, we don't buy a house in baby step 2. You're talking about, I hope, after baby step 3, right?
Yeah, like in the future.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, duplexes are an interesting thing if you're going to live in half of it. The good news is your renters live next door. The bad news is your renters live next door. And, of course, when you get ready to resell a duplex someday, your resale market is primarily a real estate investor that's going to buy it, and they generally are looking for a bargain. So a 2,000 square foot duplex next door to a 2,000 square foot single family typically does not appreciate as rapidly because the single family has a retail market available to it on resale. The duplex has a wholesale market. That's not to say they're bad. That's just some of the limitations. Add into that equation, you're going to move your parents-in-law in next door, and you're going to charge them rent. This sounds like a chemistry for an explosion to me. Number one, you're charging your mother-in-law rent. Number two, if she doesn't pay or something breaks. And number three, they live next door. There's a lot of possible relational nightmares here.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I wanted to buy a single-family home on the 15. You know, and she just wants to help her mom out. You know, she's getting old. She came from Cambodia. She doesn't know anything about investing. She doesn't have
I would rather give her mother money than do this.
Okay.
To help her if she needs help with her rent or something somewhere, and you not be the landlord. Because I'm just telling you, man, if something breaks over there and you don't fix it to suit them, you've got a tenant problem and you've got a mother-in-law problem. You following me?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, some families can make this stuff work, but most families can't. And so it's, and it's not a good long-term plan because you're just asking for relational chemistry explosions. I mean, it can happen. People do it, and it's not to say you're doing something wrong if you do it. But I think there's probably other ways to help her mom rather than you buy all of your housing arrangements around her and then expect her to pay. That just sounds like, because I mean, what happens the first time she stubs her toe and doesn't want to pay? Well, now you got a house payment that's 50% of your take-home pay because you told me you wanted to set up half of it on 25. And Mama gets sick and Mama can't work. Well, we got to take care of Mama. We can't evict her, right? I mean, it'd be hard to evict a tenant, period, that was sick. But if it's Mama, you're not evicting her. Oh, wait a minute. You do when you get foreclosed on because your house payment's now 50% of your take-home pay because you entered into a screwy idea. So, yeah, I'm going to back up. I'm going to just say this is a dumb idea. I wouldn't do it. I might buy a duplex, but I wouldn't move my mother-in-law in next door to me. I think that's a problem. I think you're going to I think there's more downside than upside here. I think there's other ways to help her. I would if you're going to buy a duplex, have a traditional tenant next to you or buy a home. One of the two, and either one of those is fine. But and again, I'm not passing judgment on your mother-in-law. I just think there's all kinds of downside here that I'm just not. I don't think there's wisdom in entering into it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.